What's up, welcome back to Nowstalgia. Dave here with a review of Enhypen's 6th EP, Desire Unleashed. Enhypen, at this point, is an absolutely massive K-pop group. They just performed at Coachella, about to go on their 4th United States tour, of which they're doing arenas. They're about to embark on their first arena tour in Europe. Clearly one of the standard bearers of male K-pop, especially amidst the BTS hiatus. These guys are massive, about 5 years into the game at this point. And, despite all that, I've been kind of up and down with their music just because they really shift what they're going for. They have a lot of deep storytelling and lyrical lore in terms of the concept of, the stories they're trying to tell with the music. I've found it pretty up and down, although I'm a massive fan of one of, if not their biggest song, Bite Me. Since then, though, I haven't had as much I've been interested in, but this latest EP certainly changes that. Enhypen's 6th EP, Desire Unleashed, is my favorite project from them and has my favorite songs from the group since they released Bite Me. There's a good amount of variety on this EP, but more than anything, the energy level and the interest that these songs hold to the listener is very impressive. I quite enjoyed the song Bad Desire, With or Without You. A really fun use of auto-tune, great melody on that chorus. It has a simple hook, but the drums really propel this song, and I think the use of auto-tune electronically augmenting the song, I think it really holds your attention and keeps the song moving. It's pretty cool. Outside is Enhypen's first true dedicated rap song, and I think it's very successful. This is a hard-ass song. I love that brief call and response moment. The next verse, they drop in some auto-tune to really kind of switch it up for you. I think it's just a massive vibe shift. I really enjoy the song. And the mix also really makes it pop. A 3 6 Mafia Stay Fly sample to top it all off as well. The We Be Outside hook, maybe it's a bit thin, but I think overall, the energy level, the aggression, the cadence is pretty successful. It's pretty engaging. And despite that fact that Enhypen haven't really been much in the way of rap as far as K-pop goes, there've been some moments here and there. This doesn't feel inauthentic. They seem kind of right at home with this. I'd be curious to see if they go down this road more. Again, they really like to kind of do it anything and everything when it comes to their music, so they'll probably continue to jump around. The first song, Flashover, has kind of a house rhythm, a lot of almost feels like live mixing, distortion going on. Not the biggest fan of the song, but it is a bit more interesting than a typical intro, I would say. My least favorite song here would be Loose, which is a complete shift from everything we've heard to that point. And almost like a throwback, show tune vibe, a bit funky. I think the song's fine, it's pleasant, but it just is way less interesting and is a lot simpler than everything else. That just really kind of takes you down a notch from everything else you heard at that point. Helium brings the tempo back. The drums are very quick. I do think the chorus though is maybe a little bit busy, a little bit too much going on. And then lastly, Too Close. I think this song is really playful, good hook. I love the way the keys are kind of jumping around. Again, kind of a fun beat to be with. And then, of course, you have the two unnecessary English versions of Bad Desire and Loose to end it. But Enhypen, they gave us the full-length album. Was it Romance Untold last year? I believe it was their second full-length. And that was all right, I think it's really, it just comes down to the songs and the choices they make. Because on a project like this, on a project like Desire Unleashed, there is, I think, a lot of interesting choices here, and it's production choices, it's presentation. Enhypen, not master vocalists. They're not gonna be the guys to belt out these crazy notes or anything like that. They're more performance focused as a group, and I think that works when you have the music under them, as interesting as it is on this project. So definitely a fan of this. I think it's one of my favorite male K-pop releases of the year thus far. Let me know, though, what'd you think of Enhypen's 6th EP, Desire Unleashed? What was your favorite song? Let me know. And for more music reviews, more K-pop reviews, subscribe. And I'll see you next time.